Hello everyone, how are you? I hope all of you are very well by the grace of Allah during this pandemic situation COVID-19. Now I would like to thank my Honorable Madam Renaissance Ahmed Saima, the Assistant Professor at the Department of English in Kumil University, who give us such kind of opportunity to create our presentation of a mobile phone and allow us to submit in Facebook group, which I think really a great opportunity for us. This is Salim before you, the student of 18T, class rule is 12. Today, I am going to talk about the implementation problems of CLT approach in Bangladesh. Though the CLT approach, that is called scientific method, launched in Europe during 1970s to cope with the rising demand of English language against the backdrop of influx of new immigrant and guest workers. This approach has been entered into the arena of English language teaching systems in Bangladesh in 1990s. There are a lot of factors that make the CLT approach complicated in the implementation of this approach in Bangladesh. Now, I would like to share that major factors that should be highlighted in front of you. First of all, lack of skilled teachers and competent teachers. There are a lot of teachers in the educational institutions, but they are not well skilled and well trained that are necessary for CLT approach. And for that reason, that teachers are not interested in practicing CLT approach in the classroom, and so students are not interested in CLT approach. The teachers of educational institutions of Bangladesh are more interested in the old methods, grammar translation method. Moreover, economic constraints are another fact not to implement CLT approach in the classroom in Bangladesh. The government and authority are not able to provide enough salaries for the well-trained or skilled teachers. This is because teachers try to find alternative income source to run their family and to run their life, and so they spend huge amount of time for earning money and do not get time to well prepare themselves. That is helpful for implementing CLT approach in the classroom. Another factor is infrastructural limitations. Bangladesh is a very poor country and the infrastructure of classroom is very limited because of poor fund of education. That's why this scientific approach, that means CLT approach, is not properly implemented in the classroom of Bangladesh, especially rural schools. Moreover, class size is very large in the classroom of Bangladesh institutions. Teachers do not have enough time to interact with the students in the large class and do not get sufficient time, and that is another factor not to implement the CLT approach in Bangladesh, because For CLT approach, one class need 1 hour and half an hour, at least 19 minutes for a perfect CLT class. But teachers do not get that time for teaching the students with the CLT approach. Last but not the least, testing and assessment system is very poor. The authority of SSC and HSC board are not interested to implement a listening and speaking test that are very necessary for implementing CLT approach. For that reason, both teachers and students are not interested to practice speaking and listening in the classroom, because listening and speaking skills tests are not included in the examination systems of SSC and HSC level. For implementing CLT approach in the every institutions of Bangladesh, government should take some proper steps, and teachers and students should be aware about the implementation of CLT approach. In this way, we can implement properly this scientific approach in the classroom of Bangladesh. Thanks for patiently watching my presentation video. Thanks.